Hey everybody, I'm Grace and this is my husband Kevin. In
Howdy.
case y'all haven't met us before, although I'm sure most of you have. Um, we are really having a fantastic Thursday because, well, there's a couple of things, but the biggest one is that our community has a new founded nonprofit, and we have officially become the American House Cleaners Association. And it's been founded by none other than Kevin and myself and Cheryl Milligan and Stephen Reynolds. And we are just really excited to finally have this association to back us and bring in more awareness for what it is that we're already doing for the cleaning industry. So
Hey, McKenna.
we're really excited
Edgar,
about that.
Candy.
I'm sure lots of y'all have seen that we're changing our Facebook page. And y'all are going to be seeing a lot more things coming soon.
We have some really exciting news coming up, and I wish that I could say it right now, but it is super exciting, and we have to wait a little bit longer. So it'll be another couple weeks or so until we can go public with it or whatnot. But something amazing has happened that's going to affect house cleaners from now into, I don't know, many years into the future. So, but we're finalizing that, and it's going to be a really awesome thing. So, thanks for joining us, everybody, tonight.
Yeah, thank you guys. So another really exciting thing, and what we're doing is like super important for an industry as far as the owners and the cleaners together, all of us, the owners of the businesses and those that are looking to coach people and educate people and how to do this more effectively and how to like build our industry in the right direction. So it's really great that we're finally doing this and bringing everyone together under this nonprofit to promote that and to give people avenues to find the resources available to them that otherwise probably wouldn't be found. So one thing that we in Washington State, it was some news today in Seattle.
Is anybody else here a house cleaner or a cleaning service owner in Washington State? We'd love to know if y'all are. We're in Washington. We're in southeastern Washington in Walla Walla, right on the border of Oregon and
Idaho. Yeah, kind of in that tri-state area. Yeah. So we're kind of far away from Seattle, but it's really exciting news for our state, our entire state, because it's bringing awareness to this industry and bringing greater respect for the people who do this kind of work on a daily basis and for their livings. And so there is a new law that was formed that's protecting people who do domestic work in this country, or not this country, in Seattle. Hopefully it will spread throughout the country. This is it seems like this is a no-brainer, but I guess in Seattle and all over, there are problems of domestic workers being treated as a whole like lesser, and that's something that we talk about, but specifically illegal immigrants and immigrants as a whole are often treated a lot less, with respect. And so what's been happening is people are working day in and day out, every single day, all day long, and they're paid very, very small wages, under minimum wage. And
wow, that's crazy. I didn't even. It's hard to imagine that that's going on in 2019.
Right, and that's already against the law, and just it's not ethical. It's not it's not building humanity as a whole. It's tearing us down as a whole. And so it's really wonderful to see that Seattle is making that move towards, if nothing else, because I know laws are put into place all the time that people don't follow, like minimum wage. But just the fact that they're doing it and they are recognizing that this is happening and that it should not be happening, and giving people the avenue to go to authorities and to report things that are going on is super, it's good. And it's wonderful that the awareness is spreading. So that's the other really cool, amazing thing that's happened today that came to our awareness. And it just happened to be the day that we officially announced that we had the American House Cleaners Association put together. And because it's a nonprofit, it's really, there's no one that can come in that I would ever, over my dead body, would I let anybody into our organization that would try to utilize it to just have a profit motivated scheme. And so really nonprofits, as much as there's idealism and then less than ideal situations with them, with this one, and with just having that established is super powerful, and not allowing anybody to come in, whether, it's even top.
Grace was about to kick me out of the organization the other night, and so that's how serious she.
That hasn't happened just once. That's
Josh, how you doing? Hey, Tanya. Anybody else happy that tomorrow's Friday? We started celebrating Friday a little bit early here today. We turned a cartoon on for the kids to keep them quiet, so we can come do this while there's still daylight out.
Well, there's still daylight out, yeah, and not 9 o'clock at night after we have put them to bed multiple times.
McKenna, and I've seen a few other comments come through here, and I'm sorry, y'all, that we're not able to get everybody's questions answered right now, but after the kids go to bed tonight and we get it settled in, Grace and I and Cheryl will come through all the comments and answer everybody. But I see comments about certifications. McKenna's asking how can you be part of the organization if you don't live in Washington. We're incorporated out of Washington State, but we're officially able to do business in all of the country. And so we will be we will be announcing sometime in the near future other details about
becoming a member,
membership and different packages and everything that's available to our members. And so that's coming. We have a lot of work to do, and we got a lot of kids, and we also own a professional cleaning service and a local service. And so we're super busy, but we're working on all of this for everybody. And so we'll reach out to you guys as soon as we can.
Yeah, our team is working really hard, and we have a lot of plans in place. It's just about getting all of the legalities and everything, all of our T's crossed and our I's dotted. Is that how you say it?
I guess so.
And just like knowing that this is the best avenue to take. This is how it's going to help you the most, and just having solid plans to build on. Because, as far as membership goes, we're really excited to be providing that soon. And we don't want to share too much about how that's going to look at this point. But yeah, that's definitely something anyone in our continental or just in the U.S., not just continental, anyone in the U.S. can be a part of this organization. So. Yeah.
And thank you all for your support. We're still getting orders in for these gnarly, not just a cleaning lady shirts.
Not just a cleaning lady.
You can see, but you can a little bit. You can personalize the back, and so we're seeing a lot of people putting personal messages on the back of these shirts, and people are putting their brand name on there. They're putting messages on there, and what we're doing is we're going around in the public every single day, and these shirts are striking up a lot of conversations. And when we were at the airport coming back from Facebook headquarters a month ago or so, you see how everybody was looking at us, right? In the airport, like people were
know.
laughing and asking us about it. And it was a really an awesome way to generate conversation about the cleaning industry and about house cleaners in particular, and just share a few words about how badass cleaners are and how skilled our trade is and the difference in our communities that we are making every day in the world.
Exactly. And it's not just a cleaning lady in the sense of you could say about any profession, not just a lawyer, not just a teacher, not just a doctor. The reason that we talk about not just a cleaning lady is specifically about the industry and like the work that we do is not just cleaning lady status. There's a lot more that goes into it, and it's a lot more valuable than you're just a cleaning lady. So it really speaks to all of us in that shared profession and all of us in that, building of our businesses, building up our communities, making people's lives and homes cleaner, healthier, happier, transformed, and just bringing that recognition and giving you that opportunity to talk about why your profession that you do every day, well, hopefully not every day.
Hopefully you have a day off.
Hopefully you have a day off. I think that was the other one.
That was the Seattle thing today or whatnot of saying that house cleaners now, and I think they were speaking mainly of like house cleaners that live on the job site or whatnot. Right. That should be entitled to at least one day off a week. That's incredible.
Right. I mean, duh. Who's doing that? That's really sad. That's really sad that you wouldn't allow someone to take at least a day off. So that's really good that they're doing that. But to get back to what I was saying, like just to clarify and cap that, like put a cap on that, the nutshell of the shirts is specifically about what it is that you do as a professional and raising awareness for your profession, and like that we share, that we all are not just cleaning ladies, because obviously, hopefully most people have the heart to recognize that you don't just clean
and we're not all ladies
and then like disappear or something. If I'm not sleeping, I'm cleaning, hopefully they all recognize that you have a life outside of what you do for your profession like anybody else. But yeah.
So we wanted to leave y'all with a question, and we'll come back through the comments later and ask that. So what is the question?
Oh, yeah. And I think I've asked it in another way before, but we're still fishing for it. We want to know what it is that you guys believe caused or still causes this ongoing kind of really ancient, like what's holding the industry back? What's holding cleaners to that standard of like less, like not being as much of a person, or that status of what it is that we do, like our profession status automatically, like in people's minds and hearts, even family members, right? I experienced that when I chose to take on this profession as a way to provide for my family. And like people just felt like, gosh, I was really selling myself short. Well, I completely disagree. I don't think I sold myself short at all. I think that I've helped a lot of people along the way. And I feel that way about all of us as house cleaners, that this is not just something that, is unnecessary.
Hey guys, there's a reason why
there is
good therapists, okay, like marriage counselors,
right?
When you come in, let's say we were going to marriage counseling, we're sitting down like this, we're like, and they say, number one, hire a house cleaning service, not just any house cleaner, but the best house cleaner. There's a reason why marriage counselors are preaching this to people, because we're just not cleaning people's houses. We are transforming people's lives and their marriages. We're giving people the peace that they need so that they can focus on the most important thing, right? Which is not the house, not the brick and mortar,
Right.
but the relationship, right?
Right.
So our relationship first and foremost, and then our relationship with our kids, right? And then our relationship with our friends and the community and everything. And so the service that we're doing and strengthening marriages and that bond and whatnot and families is what it's all about. And that is why marriage counselors are telling this to people. And that's why people are calling us and saying, hey, this is, we need a house cleaner. And we come in there and rock people's worlds and give them a fresh start, and and we're able to watch them and kind of grow with them or whatnot. So we're super excited about it. We'll get back to all the comments later tonight, but let us know, please, what you think today is holding back the cleaning industry the most. And then also, I saw somebody, I think it was Janet actually, who shared the post in our community today. She said classism. And that's something that I think that we should talk about tonight after the kids go to bed. What exactly is classism? How did it happen? And then also,
what perpetuates it?
Right. And what can we do about it, right? Because talking about it only isn't going to change anything. It's a start. But what are your ideas on how we can change this? Because the American House Cleaners Association, this movement, not just a cleaning lady, that's what we're all about.
That's our
we're all
primary
about making
purpose.
change and progress to change something that's been, I don't know, it's been it's the same thing since basically the beginning of time. That cleaning is not important. The people that do it are not important. And we're doing something about that. And so we would appreciate y'all's thoughts, ideas, comments, or whatnot. And thanks a lot for joining us tonight and your support. And we're really excited that we're getting a lot of messages. People are excited about this movement and whatnot, and so are we. And we're really looking forward to the future.
We really are. Yeah, and I just want to say thank you. If anyone's here, I'm not seeing all the comments and the people here. Sorry, guys. But if there's anyone here that has reached out to us and has already offered to be a sponsor, I know some pretty talented people out there have already shown interest and really a love for what we're doing. And I just want to say that that means a lot to us. And we're really excited to share with all of you that membership of the American House Cleaners Associations, that we can all feel more like together in this and just move forward and trudge through the madness of all these lies that have been holding us back, whatever they might be, because at that's the bottom line. This is lies in people's minds and hearts about what house cleaners do and how important their work is. So let's drive through it together and dispel that darkness with our bright shining light and our strong arms and our scrubbing and remove all that gunk.
And the Wheaties.
And the Wheaties you got to eat. So let this be a place where you eat up the love and continue to be there for other people and nurture. And we will be together through this until we're dead.
The whole ride.
Okay.
Thanks again, guys. 2019 is going to be our year. It already is. It's the year of the house cleaner. We've already decided that. And I hope y'all are having a good evening. And as soon as we get everybody fed and into bed or whatnot, we promise to get back to all the comments that y'all have. So
okay, guys.
We'll see you next time around. See you around town.
Love you all.